Welcome back, everyone, to the Bourbon Judge. Happy 2020. It's a brand new decade. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, we want to kind of go ahead and just change up a little bit. Rather than reviewing just one bourbon and giving you a bunch of history about the bourbon, the company, the profile, and so forth, we're going to change up just a little bit. So today, we're going to give you really my top 10 bourbons for 2019. And by doing that, I'm going to break up into two groups. Top 5 under $100 and top 5 over $100. So with that, let's go ahead and get started, folks. All right, so let's get started with the top 5. We'll go less than $100. So coming in number 5, coming from good old, our favorite, Buffalo Trace. This is Stag Jr. Stag Jr. is a wonderful bourbon. I found this, I think you can typically find Stag Jr. for about $60. And obviously being the little brother of George C. Stag, this is a phenomenal product. Very, very smooth overall, especially for being, well, this one here is 127.9 proof. Obviously very bold, very flavorful, but not bad at all, coming in at $65. Coming in at number 4, 1792 full proof. I am a 1792 fan. This bourbon, you can typically buy it anywhere for like $45 to maybe $65. Honestly, of course, it kind of depends on where you live at, and hopefully your local liquor store owners are pricing it reasonably. But that's typically the price point for that. Number 3, now this is a surprise for me. New Riff. A New Riff bourbon. Really, really good. This one coming in at 111 proof. I bought this one for about $65 because this is a single barrel. Typically, you can find New Riff anywhere from like $40 to $50 for the standard small batch. Great, great bourbon. This is definitely a surprise for me as well. This one coming in at number 2, Elijah Craig small batch barrel proof. Right, so they came out with the barrel proof version this year. They have various different ones out there. This one that I own is 122.2. So this is batch B519, a great barrel proof bourbon. The wife picked this one up for me. Shout out to the wife, great job. Really, really surprised how good this bourbon is. Very bold, flavorful, but goes down smooth all at the same time. And number 1 for bourbons less than $100, right? Less than 100. Coming in at number 1, E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. Woo! This bourbon is delicious. So this one, you can find it, if you do find it, normally, I think the MSRP is about $70, $75. Again, kind of depends on where you live, but normal price point is about $75. This is a phenomenal, phenomenal barrel proof bourbon, also made by, of course, Buffalo Trace. They make some great bourbons as a whole. This barrel proof version is truly a wonderful, wonderful bourbon. As I always tell you folks, if you find these, try them first at a local bar, a friend's house, if a friend has it, and if you like them, make sure you grab a couple bottles because these are really, really hard to find. But those are the top 5 for 2019, under $100. All right, now let the drum roll begin. Not a good drum roll, but I tried. All right, coming in number 5, over $100. Hill Rock Bourbon. So everyone knows about Hill Rock. They go through the whole Solera aging process using older barrels and so forth. Phenomenal bourbon. This one comes in actually right at $99.99, but most states have tax, so I put it over 100. That's number 5. Great bourbon, very smooth, only 92%, 92.6% proof, so not bad. Coming in at number 4, Old Fitzgerald 13. So this one's a little bit pricier. It's like $140, $145 MSRP. Again, beautiful bottle, nice little decanter, very, very nice. Some great juice, very smooth. This one's bottled in Bourbon, so obviously we got it right at 100 proof. Very nice. That's a smooth bourbon right there, Old Fitzgerald. Coming in number 3. This one I haven't opened up this bottle. I had another bottle of it before, but George C. Stag, right? So the antique collection, Buffalo Trace antique collection. This one here, the 124.9. Great bourbon. Very bold and flavorful, but also very smooth, kind of going down. Really, really like George C. Stag at number 3. All right, we're getting close here. Number 2, a Christmas present, again from the wife. As you can tell, I have a wonderful wife. Old Carter. This bourbon is phenomenal. Very bold and flavorful. Lots of oak, lots of character, a little bit of brown sugar as well. Coming in at 118.7 proof and very, very delicious. Shout out again to the missus. All right, folks. Coming in number 1, So I have a glass here. I'm not gonna have all this bourbon out and not drink something. So I figure I might as well drink the number one. The number one, hands down, in my opinion. If you notice, I didn't put out any Pappies. I have some Pappies, but I didn't put them out. They're really good. But for me, number one, hands down, the man, the myth, the legend, William LaRue Weller. Now, we'll say, obviously, this is the NT collection, so very, very hard to find. This one's coming in at 128 proof. Love that sound, isn't it nice? Let's go ahead and get a little pour here. So we know the judgment's obviously a buy. I'm not even going to use the gavel today. It's New Year's Day. Let's celebrate by drinking some great bourbon. All right, let's get the nose on this real quick. Tons of oak. Not too sweet. I smell a little bit of maybe a little bit of brown sugar. Some cinnamon. A little vanilla. No caramel. Interesting. All right. Beautiful color. Very beautiful brown. Nice, dark, elegant brown. Elegant. Not bad. Beautiful color. And let's go ahead and get into this one real quick. Wow. That just goes down so lovely. It's just warm in your mouth. You feel it going down. It doesn't burn. It has it lets you know that it's going down, but it feels so good, and it tastes even better. The profile from a palate standpoint, it does transfer over that oak, the cinnamon, a little bit of the brown sugar, and it tastes truly wonderful. I know the NT collection is very hard to find. I get it. I bought this one at retail, which I should say retail price on this one. I think it's like $130, $140. Very normal, not bad for, in my opinion, the number one bourbon out there, hands down. If you can find it at a bar, it's definitely worth trying. If a friend has it, definitely make sure you ask him or her to pour you a glass. And if you're lucky enough to buy it at retail, maybe even slightly over retail, hands down, folks, this is definitely worth it. Well, folks, 2020 is here. Happy New Year's to you and all your family and friends. We'll talk to you soon. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching today's video. See ya.